You're with PokerNews.com. I'm Paul Curry, and we're here for the PokerStars APPT main event in Manila. And as you can see, Manila is one of the most populated cities in the world, with over 41,000 people per square kilometre. So if you haven't been here, you should really try this. It's quite amazing to see in the flesh. Over 255 players began day one, and we would see some of the best players in the world mix it with the locals. And I assure you, 34 countries were represented extremely well. The story of the day so far is that Asia is on the poker map well and truly. Some of the best players in the world were knocked out yesterday. Team PokerStars sent over 100 of their qualifiers, including Daniel Negreanu, Joe Hashim, Vanessa Rousseau and Emad Tartu, none of whom made it to day two. Daniel Negreanu couldn't get off to a good start. He had some terrible cards earlier on and tried to make something happen. Vanessa Rousseau started extremely well and she looked to make it to day two, but as she exited the poker room, she said to me, well, they took off one leg and then the other. Joe Hashim got involved in a lot of pots quite early, and even though he told me he was getting involved, his stack was building quite well, but he ran into a set of tens with his pocket nines and then exited the room quite late in the day. And Emad Tartu got involved early as well, but couldn't really manage to get anything going. The story of the day so far is a Saab story, a David Saab story. This chatty poker player who's been around the traps for quite some time, and he's got some really good notches in his belt as well, managed to send his entire table on tilt with his excessive chatter and earned himself a warning from tournament director Danny McDonough for etiquette violation at the table. 72 players will begin day two with only 24 to make the money and 9 players making the final table before we go into a televised event tomorrow, which will crown one person the PokerStars Asia Pacific Poker Tour champion. I'm Paul Curry in Manila for PokerNews.com, so stay tuned for your updates. We'll be back real soon.